Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of BlockHash. Today we're going to do some chart analysis on Stellar Lumens XLM in particular. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. All right, so Stellar Lumens, obviously it's just on a fucking rocket. XLM and XRP both, they've been absolutely crazy, really leading this entire crypto market. I know this chart just kind of looks like a giant green candle at this point, but it might as well be, right? It's definitely outpacing the market. The movement it's having is the biggest it's had. It's blown through every single ceiling you can imagine in the last few years. And up 20% just in the last 24 hours, which is the largest single day move since December of 2021. You can go all the way back here. And you can see that, or December 2020, excuse me, or going into 2021. It's pretty wild, but in a great way, because we can confirm that the bull market is back. We got a lot of great things happening, from Gary Gensler resigning starting January 20th. Will take office. He'll implement a Bitcoin strategic reserve. They're going to have a type of crypto-esque, I forgot what it's called, advisory board within his cabinet. So that'll be positive for regulation in the crypto space, along with deregulating the crypto space and allowing crypto companies in the US to really flourish. And then you have a lot of things happening with different rails for different banks and asset managers and institutions wanting to get more heavily involved, like Charles Schwab. And a lot of them in particular, including the Federal Reserve and FedWire and whatnot, wanting to really tap into XRP and XLM. So XLM is really doing well on the tailcoat of that, and with that news cycle, obviously. But the big difference between XRP and XLM, XRP is more of an institutional use case. XLM is more of a retail use case. And so they both bode very well for each other, because one can focus on a higher level and one can focus on everyday transactions and fit and be used at the same time. So XLM, historically has gotten as high as almost 80 cents, about 79, 78 back in May of 2021. Remember when that bull market really kicked off was November of 2020. And you saw a massive run up going into December, and then it pulled back quite a bit expectedly, and then shot up again heading into January. And then from January to May, it was just an onslaught of moves. I'm not even going to go and try to find all of those, but what I am going to do is try and find some new ceilings, since we've destroyed all of our ceilings. XLM has gotten to 30 cents just in the last 24 hours. It's sitting at 30 cents right now. And there's some areas of resistance that are starting to crop up, little tiny ceilings, little tiny floors kind of in this area, but the big ones I think are going to come in closer to 40 cents, right? We have a lot of them at 38. And if we can take those out, we're going a lot higher, because there's just a lot of room to run. But you're going to see resistance probably come in around that 38 cent level. So we're going to go ahead and add a nice little line here. It's not going to be 100% accurate. Don't worry if you guys are charting and you're trying to be accurate. It does not matter. What matters is relative accuracy. We're not going for precision. We're going for accuracy. So we're going to draw this out to, let's say, March of 2025. This is the line we want to hit. We're expecting to hit in terms of expecting that pullback. It'll look something like this. If it goes straight up, it'll do this before continuation, but likely it'll come back down, and you'll probably see a retest. Sorry, I don't know what I'm doing there. Somewhere in this range, it'll come back down, and then you'll see retest and try and get through before we get confirmation moves further to the upside. Expect a lot of wiggle here. It's been straight up as of recently. We've got nothing but God candles here. And it's great to see, because XLM has been very dead in the water for the last few years. And it's been tough sledding for a lot of people. So enjoy the moment, but expect pullbacks, all right? The RSI is way overbought right now. The MACD is probably similar. You look at the moving averages, we're well above all moving averages, including the 20-day moving average. So there really isn't anything to read. And if I were to throw on a Bollinger Band, the Bollinger Band just isn't going to show a whole lot. Actually, I'm going to close that. I don't know why the Bollinger Band doesn't want to work. There it goes. Yeah, we've destroyed the Bollinger Band, so we're not even going to worry about that right now. Maybe if we come into a smaller time frame, which could be interesting, but I'm not going to even worry about that. I'm just going to focus on the daily chart because at a long-term scale, we've destroyed the last few years. Like, it's a different market now. Different market, different sentiment, different volume, and that's what you should expect. And it's very steep, and we haven't seen it this steep since late 2020, early 2021. All right. And the fact that this is XLM and XRP are leading the crypto market this strongly right now shows you that, you know, even though this is a very early and Trump hasn't even taken office yet, and we're still 2 months removed from the 20th of January, it's the 22nd of November for me recording this today. There's a lot that could happen in 2 months, and it's already up from 9 cents to 30 cents. Pretty crazy. And its all-time high is, you know, just under 80 cents. So it is possible we could try and take that out before the end of the year. It is possible. I don't think that's going to happen, but it is possible. But it bodes well if we run late into 2025, we go to May or June, maybe even to late 2025 with this bull market, however long it persists and whatever juice gets added to the fire. You know, this could go a lot higher. You know, we could see what we saw with ADA back in 2021 when it went from pennies to being $3, almost $4. Pretty crazy stuff there. And ADA is also doing very well, and something else I'm very excited about. But it's kind of blown through those low areas, and XLM is one of the few that's still very low, maybe even HBAR. So I'm very excited for it. Just keep that stuff in mind. Expect the pullbacks to come. It's hard to predict right now because there's so much excitement and so much money flowing in. It may not pull back, but you know, this is why you invest in things when things are low and you be patient, you wait, because, you know, trying to jump in now is, you know, very similar to trying to catch a falling knife. You know, when prices are going down, you know, you don't want to catch that falling knife because it can get worse. But at the same time, you want to buy right now, it can very quickly turn into a falling knife. So pick and choose wisely, do your own research, and don't rush into things. Make smart and wise investment decisions on your own. And maybe wait until this chart actually starts looking like a chart again and less like a giant green candle. Anyways, happy days out there in the market. Very exciting. It's going to be a great holiday season for crypto. Let me know your guys' thoughts as well in the comment section. Leave a like and hit the subscribe button. See you guys on the next video. Cheers.